Now, in some news from the United States, the Food and Drug Administration there has granted emergency use authorization for Yale University's coronavirus test, the SalivaDirect. This is a saliva test, and it's different for a number of reasons. The most obvious being it's less invasive. Saliva test doesn't require the use of swabs, and it was developed in a partnership between Yale University and the NBA. Experts are hoping that it will make testing more easily available. Well, to talk more about this, we're joined by Dr. Saad B. Omar, Director, Yale Institute for Global Health. Thank you so much for speaking to us. And this is very exciting news about the saliva test. Do tell us about this test that was developed by Yale, which many are saying could be a game changer.
Yes, so some of my colleagues developed this test, which makes it easy to process and collect and process saliva. They removed a couple of steps and substituted by not just steps that are easier to do, but also there are some practical implications. So you can use a variety of supplies. So essentially, many labs can apply for this process. It has to be approved, but they don't have to just do it on a single reagent. So that way, they have flexibility in supply chains, etc. The second thing that it does is that it makes it easy to collect saliva. So rather than super specialized equipment to collect saliva, you can use a lot of devices that are sterile, etc., and are okay to be used with this test.
All right. Also, what can we expect in terms of how it will be available, how it will be made available? Are you scaling up the production now, and how soon will it be available outside of the United States?
Yes. So the hope is that so it depends. So the reason why it is helpful is because it devolves the technology to a lot of labs. So it depends on labs around the world adapting that technology and scaling it up from that perspective. So the hope is that it will be able to be scaled up outside the US as well, obviously based on each country's own regulatory requirements and so on and so forth.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Omar, for speaking to us on that.